What's up, nerds? Free99 here, bringing you the second part of the End of the World Archetype video. Hopefully these battles won't be as painful, or the wins aren't as hard to come by this time around. But, who knows? Let's see what we get into. This hand is actually pretty playable. Looks like our opponent is doing some pendulum stuff. That's it? Okay then. Oh, that's good. So this thing doesn't actually do anything, and this one, when a monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one normal monster from your hand. Okay, let's just dust her. This is a weird deck. We're gonna activate Candle here, showing them one of our Cycle of the World. This will let us grab our Talismandra from deck. Talismandra will activate, thereby getting us a Demise. And then we can activate Cycle of the World here to special summon Ruin, tributing our monsters on the field. We could have gone Demise, but I mean, this deck isn't that threatening. So we'll just use Ruin to attack. Guaranteed 2900 damage, thanks to her ability. End our turn. Does this do anything? Okay, that's never gonna activate. Okay, well, this was easy enough. We don't actually need that card. We can go ahead and activate Cycle of the World here to get an End of the World from our deck. Activate Candle. Show them the End of the World that we just searched for. Grab another Talismandra. Talismandra will search for another Demise, I guess. And then we can activate End the World. Special summon out a Demise, using a Demise in our hand. And then from here we can just clean up the board and attack directly. I have no idea why they are running this deck. Normal Monster Pendulum is a really weird strategy. But hey, you know what? An easy win is an easy win, and I take those. On to the next one. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm using the brand new Link Blue card pack that was a prize in climbing up the Link Festival thing that Master Duel is currently hosting. So that's fun. What's not fun is this terrible hand. Setting a monster is always a good sign that our opponent bricked as badly as we did. And it looks like that happened. That's not any better. I think we'll just end here. That is a shark that lets them search for other sharks, right? Yeah, left-hand shark and add it to your hand. We'll ash that. The shark archetype did just get a bunch of new support, so I'm guessing this guy's testing it. Lantern shark. Yeah, this basically confirms that they're playing sharks. They have 2 level 4s out. We're gonna go ahead and max C here. Interesting. They're not gonna exceed into a rank 4. Or maybe the 3000 on the field is more damage. Okay, they are going into a stealth kraken. All face-up cards on the field become water. During the main phase, you can destroy one water monster your opponent controls. And then if it dies, you get a bunch of stealth kraken spawns. Okay. I think it's best if we trigger the spawns now. They should have probably put that in defense mode, honestly. So these spawns can also destroy one water monster we control, but it doesn't change monsters on our field to water, so that's good. Did I do anything else? Okay, so they can bring back the big one from the graveyard. Let's go ahead and bookstone here. This will let us grab our Talismandra. Talismandra can let us grab our Ruin, I guess. Actually, you know what? Uh, Ruin makes all of our ritual monsters immune to destruction effects. Plus, she can attack twice, so let's go ahead and end the world here. Let's special summon out Ruin using Demise so we get the double attack. And now we can go into the battle phase, and I guess it doesn't matter which one we attack. Activate Ruin's effect for damage. Okay, so they get their big one back. But it's not like they can destroy a card. A, we're in the battle phase, not the main phase. And B, Ruin is protecting us. So that's good. And then I think we will attack... what's better to kill here? Destroying this won't let them spawn another Kraken, which is good. But attacking this... it wasn't Exceed Summon, so it can't bring out more of the spawns. So I think this is the good one to attack, right? Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. But here, have some more damage. We can just end it here. This is a Monster Reborn as well as a Search. We are going to Ash Blossom that. This card again. I guess they didn't have a 3, 4, or 5 in their hand to special summon. Battle phase? What are you going to attack? Oh, I guess we still have the incantations. Yeah, go ahead. They've served their purpose. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have a follow-up after that. That was easy. We just need one more win here. This deck is actually performing pretty well tonight. I'm actually surprised. Pretty good matchups. This hand is playable. What is... it lets him search for a Cyberdark card. And then a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. We can ash that. It's not going to destroy the card because it's a continuous spell, but it keeps them from searching. This... You can discard this card, add one machine... Okay, well, this is another searcher. Great. Set one and pass? Okay. Oh, that could be useful. So we can activate Bookstone here. Show them our end of the world. This'll... I kind of want both of these cards. We want the Candle and the Talismandra to activate. So we'll start with Talismandra first, and I'll explain why in a bit. Talismandra will activate, letting us get Demise into our hand. And then we can activate Pencil Plume here, showing our Demise. And this will let us grab our Candle. We could have activated End of the World here in order to special summon out Demise without doing all of this. But it will require using Max C in our hand, plus the Pencil Plume to be a level 5, and then the Bookstone as the other 5 for a level 10. But honestly, I'd rather have the Max C in hand. So this is a bit crusty, but it does what we needed to do. Let's go ahead and tribute the Candle and the Talismandra to get out Demise here. And then just pop Demise to clear the field. Oh, one of these has a graveyard effect. You can send one Cyberdark monster from the deck to the graveyard. Okay. We can go into the battle phase here and just attack for 3k. And then that's it for our turn. They have another one. What does this do? Add a spell trap? Send 2 or more. So this lets them set up their graveyard while searching for a card. And they can also dump an extra deck monster. We're gonna Max C now. Like, their graveyard is filled with cards. I'm pretty sure they have enough to fusion here. This will let them discard a spell card to add a Power Bond. Yeah, Power Bond is a fusion spell. They discarded a Power Bond to get a Power Bond. Unnecessary. There it is. What is this? So when it's special summon, it can equip a card and it gets a negate. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Is this lethal? No, we live. Okay. What the heck? What is this card? Unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can equip the monster from the graveyard and it gets multiple attacks. Okay. Unaffected by opponent's activated effects means Raigeki isn't going to work here, is it? Yeah, okay, so if Raigeki didn't work, then that means Dark Ruler No More isn't going to work, neither is our board wipe. Um, I mean, there is still something we can do, I guess. Let's go ahead and activate End of the World here. We can special summon the Demise in hand using the Demise on the field. And at least that'll make our board wipe free. The card itself is protected, but we can destroy the other two cards and deal some chip damage. Let's activate Cycle of the World just to thin out our deck a bit. Yeah, and then damage to them. And I guess we'll end. What was this again? Okay, this just grabs a monster. How are we gonna beat this thing? Good news is it doesn't have any other effects than attacking, and our demise is battle immune, so that's good. We're basically at a stalemate here. That's another fusion card. There it is. Another negate. This thing doesn't have any protection aside from the Omni negate. I mean, you're not gonna beat me. I can't be destroyed by battle. I'm pretty sure this guy's frustrated right now. I'm at 1,000 life, and the only thing stopping him from murdering me is a battle immune monster. I don't get it. Why wouldn't he keep the Omni negate on the board? Let's just go ahead and deal another 4,000 or 400, and then end our turn here. I wish it was 4,000. That's not a fusion monster. What does this do? This lets a monster reborn. Okay, so he's using the board wipe against us. So that's bad. But, I mean, there's really nothing else we can do. Let's do the chip damage and let him get the cards. That one lets him add a Cyber Dark from the graveyard to hand, I believe. Yeah. So he can get one of his monsters back. And then the other one lets a monster reborn a fusion from the grave. He's probably going to get the Omni negate back. Yep, there's the Omni negate. And they're grabbing a claw back. Let's end our turn here. This is the one that lets him set up the graveyard. And lets him search for a card to add to hand. We could negate this to bait out their negate. But I doubt they'll fall for it. Because This needs to be special summon in order to attach a card. Yeah, let's do that. If they fall for this, then we're golden. If not, then... They took it! Okay. So that means they have a plan, right? Okay. I don't think this does anything. They're just gonna attack. Yeah. Uh, if that's all they have, then we win here. This guy is real pissed. I guess they don't have like an imperm or something that can negate my battle destruction negate. Anyway, so as I was saying, we can go ahead and put Demise here in attack mode. And then head into the battle phase. So then we can attack the fusion for 1000 damage. And then head into main phase 2. Activate our board wipe, and that's exactly lethal. I did not expect us to win here. Time for some final thoughts using our handy dandy super janky TTS tier list. This should be easy enough to understand. Plat archetypes will help you reach the top. Gold will net you less wins but can still hold their own. Silvers are try at your own risk, while bronze should really be named do not touch. Speaking of which, the end of the world archetype hasn't aged all that well. The deck we built around it is consistent, thanks to the incantations, and the board wipe of Demise is really strong, but unfortunately, it's not strong enough. Most modern decks have one-card combos that can let them recuperate the lost board state, not to mention the plethora of graveyard effects. It is not enough to destroy the opponent's board anymore. Decks also have to have some interaction during the opponent's turn to try and prevent them from setting up again. If the board wipe of Demise was on a quick effect, I can see this archetype still being a good rogue strategy. Sadly, that is not the case. The battle immunity of Demise and the destruction immunity of Ruin is nice and synergize well with each other, but it is hard to get both on the field at the same time. Unfortunately, I cannot rank this archetype higher than a bronze. I hope you've all enjoyed this look at the end of the world archetype. I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.